But I do want to say there's something that's very, very critical and why I put this the way I put this. There needs to be a conversation that's had. I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible because I know we've been going for a while. But there needs to be a conversation that's had, and I think right now Deion is putting on a masterclass at Colorado in marketing. I think we've come to this point in time where we just feel like college football will take care of itself. It's like I know it's football and it's America and we eat up football in our university and our colleges, but this isn't the old times. College football is, you just can't present it. It has to be packaged in a way that brings in the audience that you want to bring. What Deion has done in the 5 weeks of college football, where he's been able to market it, is the reason why 4 of the 5 games that he's played in with the team who won 1 game last year. 1. And most of their games are starting at 11 o'clock. That's not even really prime time football. When they beat TCU, it was like 9 million, almost 7.9 million. The viewership was crazy. It was second only to the Sunday night football game that was LSU Florida State. There needs to be a conversation with these universities, all of them. Because Alabama you just can't present Alabama anymore. You just can't present Georgia anymore. You just can't present LSU anymore, Florida State or Miami, Notre Dame or Michigan. There needs to be a real conversation about the marketing of it, not the PR people that work in the business, but a true marketing. If Deion wants to make some extra money this offseason, you know how coaches go around and do these coaching clinics? Deion needs to go around and do marketing clinics. Because you just can't, there's too much stuff to take our attention away. And now you have to capture the eyes of people who have attention spans this small. So you have to figure out ways through the marketing tools, whether that's social media, whether that's YouTube, whether that's shorts or whatever it is, you have to figure out, and even with recruiting. I talked about this before. You just can't send handwritten letters. Don't mean anything to these young kids anymore. To me, 20 years ago, it was everything. You go to the mailbox. Look, mailbox. Kids ain't going to. What do I ask your kid? Ask your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your grandkids, whoever. When was the last time they went to the mailbox? They check an email, check a TikTok, check a DM. They ain't going to the mailbox. So there has to be a way, a class to figure out how. Right? A&M, Baylor. When it was RG3 and it was Johnny Football, on top of the world. They've done nothing since then. You don't hear about them. You don't talk about them. They're not in the face of you. They're not in your face anymore. Like, what happened? These big games are happening all around. And yeah, they're on national TV, but what are the schools doing to now win over? You're going to have to do things now in a marketing way to win athletes over. The NIL money helps. Big deal. Big business, NIL money. But there needs to be a masterclass. There is a masterclass being put on by Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes that I think needs to go in a Smithsonian somewhere or needs to be on a world tour this college football offseason. We got to get back into the marketing game of college football. You just can't present it like you used to back in the day, and we eat it up. The older people will, but we're not. You're not 18 to 35. Half the people that's watching this right now, you ain't 18, and you ain't in between that 18, and you ain't 35. How are you going to reach the 18 to 35-year-old? That's the demographic that you're trying to reach with, especially when it comes to sports. Got to market better. You cannot just roll your product out there anymore and just say, we're Alabama. We're Georgia. We're LSU. Yeah, locally, Centrally, yes. But if you're going to grow this thing and make it as popular as it can be, there needs to be a masterclass in marketing that takes place. Universities need to pour money into marketing like you do the facilities. Get some marketing people. Tay's way too busy. Got my stuff happening. I don't need his attention to go nowhere else but Unfiltered with Jesse Holley and Fanatic Views. I don't need his attention to go nowhere. Don't call him. No, but you need to get people in the door that know this stuff, that knows how to reach 18 to 35. That needs to be a conversation that is had. All right, man. I've talked long enough.